Be over as the two centre players make their way out onto the pitch. They changed colours today of yellow. Ethiopia, by the way. There's good experience in this Ethiopian side. Plenty of players with good first-team calibre and experience at their respective clubs. It's a squad that has spent a lot of time together in preparation for this tournament, and they cannot be taken lightly. As you can see there is a good camaraderie amongst the players.
Let's welcome the national teams of Egypt and Ethiopia. دعونا نرحب بمنتخبينا الوطنيين مصر وإثيوبيا.
Well, all the talk and all the preparation will soon be over as the two sets of players make their way out onto the pitch. Well, it's a long trek across the pitch for the match officials, as well as for the two starting 11s. Slightly breezy day in North Africa. We are blessed with great sunshine here this afternoon, ahead of the two national anthems. That was the Egyptian national anthem, and now the anthem of Ethiopia. Ethiopia have invested a lot of time and energy into stepping forward on the international scene in the world of football, and it starts with youth development under the American coach Benjamin Zema, who, when you talk to him and when you listen to him, he comes across as an ambitious person whose methodology goes with buying into this project. They have genuine hopes of getting into the World Cup, but they know only too well that this is a group that is going to be very, very tough indeed. The match officials down on the pitch, you saw lined up there, and the Egyptian team and their final preparations, one final group get together. Some very exciting young talent on both sides. How far have the Ethiopians come? This is going to be the big question. They'll both want to get off to a strong starts in this competition. The opening match is always one of intrigue. Referee today, by the way, is Hilary Mbaba from Zambia. Two assistant referees, one from the Seychelles and one also from Zambia. Nancy Kasitu from Zambia, and from the Seychelles, Saji Padiachi. Fourth official is Ansino Twaniani Okma. So from Namibia. No VAR for this game, by the way. No VAR in this AFCON tournament, just the four officials. Captain for Egypt is Ahmed Safwa, and Tensei there, the central defender and captain of Ethiopia. Very tall central defender is the Egyptian captain. The two sets of players, you can already tell, have got a great bond at youth level. International football get-togethers are far more frequent and far more long-lasting. And whilst this tournament is only a couple of weeks in its duration, both these sets of players will be blissfully aware that the importance of the very first match is every inch as important as the one they... And we are off and underway. All the waiting, all the talking is put behind both Egypt and Ethiopia. Long clearance forward from Temezgen. To the penalty area nice and earlier. Egypt down this near side. Ahmed Safwa. Adam Youssef going all the way back to his goalkeeper. They will play, we suspect, with three at the back. It looks like that. Amr. And another long kick from Malak, who plays his football for one of the giants in Egyptian football, Zamalek. trip on Safwa, who will be the playmaker in that midfield. Played back outside by Bashir. So Ivona on the far side of Al Ali. Safwa again, very congested in that middle area. Bringing it through the crowd is Ahmed Bashir. Egypt having to get back in numbers. Dawit couldn't make it stick. This is Adam Youssef. Cleared to touch by Tinsay. Go through this Egyptian side. Each and every one of them is based within an Egyptian club. All the bench as well. They know that the dream is to move on to bigger and better things, and this is the platform. Ethiopia yet to really produce too many footballing superstars. Maybe this is the generation. As the ball is crossed into the box, and a quick indication there that with Enio on the right-hand side, there is an ability to get forward and to cause the Egyptians problems. Dawit is a ferocious runner of the ball. The referee wants a word. Not quite sure what the message is. In the front of the queue receiving it is Omar Fouda. Plays for Al Nassr, Omar Fouda. Al Nassr in the UAE. Comes across. Safely dealt with. Tamar with the clearance away. And the captain, Ahmed Safwad, winning a throw on a halfway line. Well, we played 3.5 minutes, and whilst Egypt have had the better of it, we've seen already that this is not going to be a pushover for them today. Away by Tinsay, playing alongside Efferson at the back. Cleared to safety over on the far side. At the Mohammed the 11th complex, this tournament is being held today. That's an interesting ball out towards the left-hand side. Uzaifa was chasing. The clearance wasn't a great one by goalkeeper Malik, and they could be in trouble here, Egypt. Once again, it's Dawit. Here he goes on the outside. It's a physical machine when he gets going, as Yusuf found out there. Was from behind, but very strong, agile. Adam Youssef to take this free kick. In fact, he's not. He's going to leave it to his goalkeeper, Malik. And his poor distribution almost led to problems just a few moments ago. It's flicked on in the air by Ivona. Ivona is the target man up top. Danny down the left-hand side. For a goal kick. Strong defending by Ebenezer. And forward from Abdallah Omar. His whistle has gone. There's a few confused faces out there. It's going to be a drop ball. So a throw in for Ethiopia. They're the team in all yellow. 6.5 minutes gone. No real chances yet. Fairly even, if anything. Whilst perhaps Egyptians have had more of the possession, Ethiopians have had more of a sniff at goal. That was excellent hold-up play by Dawit. And all the way back for Efferson to Tunsay. Safety first, Adam Youssef. It's Dinker on this near side that was fouled. Foul by Mohamed Gamal. Well, the Egyptian width is... it's off the inside of the post. Well, you can't come much closer than that. That was a let-off. Well, the goalkeeper was wandering off his line and was completely caught out by the long ball. Amazingly, it came back off the far post and back in to play across the line. Well, it just didn't go in, did it? Unbelievable. That would have been quite some opener. And it might give the Egyptians a bit of a shock to the system, that, which they need, because they need to wake up here a little bit. A couple of lazy moments. That's too long, too far out. And a throw into Ethiopia. Here's that chance again. It's a free kick floated from inside his own half. And it went over the top of the striker, hit the inside of the post, and rolled across the line. It was a free kick from the captain, Tansay, and it very nearly went all the way in. Look at that. You don't come much closer. The goalkeeper went wandering. He's had a couple of erratic moments in the opening 10 minutes. And already we've seen plenty of evidence that Ethiopia are not here to just make up the numbers. It's cleared up the line by Ebenezer. Plays his football for Walita. Walita Disha, one of the Ethiopian clubs. Whilst it's a great opportunity for these players to gain some experience, it's also a shop window. There are plenty of scouts in and around Morocco at the moment, just keeping a close eye on one or two talented individuals that are on the radar of even the biggest clubs around Europe. Egypt haven't done anything so far. Maybe that might change now. Mohamed Gamal will go chasing after it on the left-hand side. Curls one in. It's a good ball as well. Header away by Efferson. It's a foul on Efferson. Caught from behind by Danny. In fact, he was caught by Safwat, and that's going to be a free kick. Push from behind, right in front of the assistant referee. Over on that far side. Nancy Kasitu from Zambia. Referee is also from Zambia. Hilary Hambaba. Post play by Adam Youssef. It's on by Adel. Well, it's 0-0 if you are just joining us. Egypt's in the red. Lucky not to be behind. It would have been a bizarre goal. Tinsay with a free kick inside his own half for Ethiopia. Played it up towards the penalty area. It went over the head of Dawit, went over the head of Tamer and Youssef, went over the head of the goalkeeper Malik after one bounce, and hit the inside of the post, rolled along the line, and it was rather fortunate for Egypt that it didn't cross the line. It took a knock to the ankle there, Abdullah Amar. Down this left-hand side, you've got Abdullah Amar and Mohamed Gamal. Both players playing for Ethiopia in Egypt. So the Egyptian medical team on to deal with this one. The main physio is Ahmed Marduk. His job was a brief one. Chance for the Ethiopians to be spoken to by the American coach, Benjamin Zima. Comes with a good pedigree. And there's coaches, when you listen to him, he's enthusiastic. He's certainly bought into this Ethiopian project. So still 0-0 in Rabat with nearly 13 minutes gone. That's very well played by Adel. It's the edge of the penalty area. Divona went down. Play on, says the referee. One or two whistles, but you can see why he played on. They've still got the ball here with Gamal. Can he hang it in? He can. It's a good strong header away by Tinsay. And then cleared by Denkna. Needed to stick there for Dawit, and it didn't. But he still could cause a problem down this near side. Kidos. Losing out was Khalid, who just caught Danny. And he sent tumbling by Khalid. Well, whilst it's a competition that every nation wants to win, it's all about the World Cup. Remember, 10 teams will qualify for the expanding World Cup in Qatar. That's the 8 quarter-finalists, and there's 2 wild cards amongst the 4 teams that finish third that will go into a knockout of their own. Both these sides will be keen to make sure that they are one of the qualifiers. Clearly went out of play. Digna with the throw. Taken down by Ahmed Safwa. He's the go-to man for Egypt. Driving force, the creator in the midfield. Abdullah Amar. It's carefully done and well done by Khalid. Tinsay, closest we've come to a goal so far with his free kick from inside his own half that hit the inside of the post. If you have just joined us, I did say that right. Free kick that bounced over everyone, bounced once past the goalkeeper and off the inside of the post and across the face of goal. Very lucky Egypt not to be behind. Flag is up against Dawit. Plays for Shiga City in Ethiopia. Could have been construed as a foul on Youssef as well. Free kick is taken a few yards ahead of where the incident took place. Again, it's that tall frame of Tinsay that gets the ball away. Adel. It's Bashir. Bit of a sprint for Youssef to keep it alive. Abdullah Amar. It's a good tackle coming in from Denkna. That's a foul. Down goes Omar Fuda. Foul by Dawit. Well, with the games being played in North Africa, it is a more forgiving climate, given that we are heading into the summer months. Pitch has been well watered and is in excellent condition. They do get pitches in this complex very, very well maintained. Yusuf's cross. Again, some strong defending by the Ethiopians. Tansei's going to win all those in the air all day long. I've got to put a challenge in and I've got to try something a little different, but this is what they're doing at the moment, trying something a little bit different. They can't prize their way through. And again, it's one in that midfield by Kidas. This time he is fouled. Free kick is taken quickly. It's good footwork from Dawit. Slightly bypassing. Dink that. Bit of pressure for Tansei. He gets it forward and needed to be rescued by Tamer. He's done really well. Gamal taking on Dinkna. Support comes from Abdullah Amar. Gamal. Again, it's that header at the near post from Tansei. So reliant on him. Throw in for Tamer to take. The referee just wants to hold on for a second. It's very well played. Beshir, can he get the cross in? He can. That's good goalkeeping. Temshin comes out and lays claim with both hands. Ahmet. Adir to Tamer. Adir playing at the back. He's traditionally a midfield player, but he looks very much at home at the back. Adam Yusuf isn't the tallest of central defenders. It's a foul by Kidas. Thumping header away from Kidas. It's a good turn by Abdullah Emma. Gamal. Yusuf to Adel, and then across to Tamer. Again, it's that towering figure of Tansei. Wins absolutely everything in the air, doesn't he? It's a good play down that right-hand side. Needs a cross here from Danny. He gets it in really well. This is Gamal. Can he find room for the shot? He's been prized wide, and good defending by Tamer to put it behind for a corner. That's better from the Egyptians, trying something a little different. Ball came in nice and early, and there was a bit of room inside the penalty area here for Gamal. Closed down by Tansei for the corner. Long chat with Khalid, the referee. comes the corner. Beshir. He's done well to just win a throw in there. Fenton came off of Beshir last, so it's going to be come off of Ebenezer last, I beg pardon. So it's going to be a Egyptian throw. Yassin Tam forward from the right full-back position to take. Hunted it down well here, Egypt. Oh, that's excellent play. Danny, down he goes in the penalty area. Referee had a very good view. Didn't hesitate to give a goal kick. Danny questioning the assistant referee. Well, I think he wants to look at the referee rather than the assistant referee. Ultimately, he had the best view. And you could clearly see that Khalid had played the ball. Should have been a corner, perhaps, or maybe it took a brush off of Danny. Halfway point of the first half. Still goalless. Wide by Fouda to Gamal. Gamal galloping against Dinkner. Can he get past him? He can. Can he get the cross in? No, he can't. Goes down. And again, the referee not interested in the foul. Didn't look a lot in it. Referee had a good view again. It's great trickery from Dawit. He's got a trick or two up his sleeve. He's very strong. He's quick. He's got a little bit of everything, Dawit. He's got a good goal-scoring record as well. But here come Egypt looking for an opener. It's a first shot on goal, and it comes from Yassin Tam, and it was straight at Tamsgate. That long ball over the top, it opened up the Ethiopian defence. It was good close control by Tam, the fullback. Here he is again now. To be operating with Dawit on the right-hand side, NEU down the middle, who's a far on the right-hand side. Cherenet with the challenge there. This is Dinkner. All the way back to the captain, Denze. Cleared away by Tamsgate to Ebenezer. He's given it away though. Off goes Tamar again. Ebenezer with the challenge, and fair one according to the referee. Best chance of the game so far from Danny. Comfortable save from Tamsgate. Adele. This time they do get the decision. Both the assistant and the referee agreed to decide that that one's a foul. A brush from Ebenezer that brought down Danny. And this is as good as, if not slightly better than, a corner.
I'm watching everyone. No foul on him, you no foul on him.
You can hear exactly what the referee's saying. He's watching everyone. Stop the fouls, was his message to the two players. That's an interesting ball in. Again, too close to the goalkeeper. Warm but blustery afternoon, but a pleasantly warm afternoon in Morocco. That'll bounce through from one goalkeeper to the other. Malik. Punted clear from Youssef. And delivered back to the goalkeeper by Ebenezer. Well, we expected Egypt to have more of the ball. Big chance of the game has gone the way of Ethiopia, though. And they've already demonstrated that there is some good talent in this side. Looks like Hussein Fa has come over to this near side for now. Number 12 for Ethiopia. That's a good flick on. Now, what's the shot like? It was a powerful one, but wide from Huzaifa. As I say, he's just come over to this right-hand side of Seifa with Dawit going to the far side, trying to change things up. And immediately it comes onto his right foot. He fires that one wide. It's good play by Dinkner. He gets a foot in. Carrying it is Gamal. Chip forward, aiming towards Avona, but they haven't really got Avona, the front man, into the game much so far. Egypt. Mohamed Gamal again. It's a very good ball. Danny reacquaints with Ebenezer. Ebenezer's done well. They've certainly not been overawed, Ethiopia. That's going to be a free kick and a foul by Ahmed Bashir. Bringing down Dawit. Free kick is going to be taken by Kiras. Coming up to the half-an-hour mark. What can they produce from this free kick? Kiras for Ethiopia, wide on the left-hand side. They've got aerial threat, no doubt about that. Sherinet is a tall player. Tinze, of course, up there. He's won pretty much everything that's come his way in the air so far. Defensively, what can he do from an attacking point of view? It's the first time they've been able to get the big bodies into the box, Ethiopia. It's a good ball in. Goalkeeper was flapping at it, and he did get a touch. Malik, it will be a corner. It came in, and it was heading towards goal. And the goalkeeper's not the tallest, and he came and got a punch to it. Ethiopia's first corner. Headed away from underneath the crossbar. And Egypt can get it away, and they could break away, but it's going to be returned back in by Ebenezer. That's a good ball. Kudas, who's usually the man behind these free kicks and corners. It's a poor ball from Dinkner. Dinkner does win it back, and that's better this time. Oh, that's excellent play by Kudas in towards the penalty area, and Josefa. Dinkner has been neat and tidy in the right back position so far. Kudas all the way back. Everson. It's gone out for an Egyptian throw. 32 minutes almost played. Good bright spell this from Ethiopia. Still the game lacking its first goal. The young Pharaohs really created much in front of goal. That one shot from Danny went straight at the goalkeeper. Ahmed Safwat hasn't been able to stamp his authority on the game yet. It's won by Beshir. He can root his way forward. That's a very good time challenge from Ebenezer. The ultimate aim on the bigger scale for Ethiopia is to get their team up and running at the AFCON finals and competing with the big guns. There's some talent out here, that's for sure. Here's one of them. It's Dawet. It's easy in the end for the Egyptian goalkeeper Malik. Backwards from Kidos. Technical ability of these Ethiopian players, I have to say, very impressed. Not afraid to pass the ball. Good all-round ability. I think it shocks Egypt. This is not going to be an easy opening match, is it? They've found that out. They found it very difficult to create chances. They found it very difficult to break down this Egyptian defence. Well, that's given us a free kick for me. Tante might have won the ball there. Now, my judgment was completely wrong. He didn't get anywhere near the ball, did he? Went straight past the ball and took the player. That's why the referee referees, and I don't. Yeah, it was a time challenge. From up here, just looked at it, he might have played the ball, but this free kick offers up an opportunity for Egypt to perhaps create something. A little over 10 minutes of the first half remaining. It's played up towards the back post. Again, more good defending. This time Everson is happy to put it behind for a corner. Delivery from Safwat. Well, a number of this Ethiopian side have got good first team experience behind them as well. The ball comes in short this time. Trying to turn it back in again was Ivona, but he's not succeeded in doing so, and they could have the breakaway here with Dawet. It's good covering by Yusuf. Referee plays a good advantage. Egypt didn't have an advantage for very long there, and that's a stumble from Everson that could have been costly. Forward by Tensei. It's back on this near side again now, Dawit. Dinkner. Header from Tamer. Back out to the left-hand side, Mohamed Gamal. He's not got much change so far out of Dinkner, and he goes on the outside now. Needs a cross, gets across. No one really there. It's easy for Ebenezer. It's a charge forward by Khalid. Runs into traffic, but he's still got it. Almost run into the referee as well. Out from the back with Efferson. Tinsay. Dowit. He's got caught on the ankle there by Bearship. It's Dowit. Just left the studs in. Oh, it's the first time we've really had a player down. Last one was very quickly cleared up, but the studs were certainly showing. I don't think there was any malice. Free kick is sufficient punishment. Egyptian head coach, you probably just see there, was Hussein Abdarari. Well, we don't want to be seeing Dowit going off injured, so we hope he's okay. It's just a case of taking away the pain. He's back on his feet. Questioning the referee as to why there wasn't a yellow card. Just for a moment, they're down to 10 men, so chance for the Sherga City player, Dowit, to take on some fluids. Less than 7 minutes to go to half-time. Tinsay goes long. Another one of those probing free kicks. Up goes NEU. He wins a corner. And on comes Dowit, and up comes Tinsay and Efferson and Cheronet. Corner's going to be taken by NEU. Corner comes in, the goalkeeper punches away. It's actually a good punch, direction-wise. Down the middle goes Safwat. Just over the bar. Well, the captain made the most of a very rare Ethiopian defensive error there and should have scored. Just wide, he shakes his head, he knows he perhaps should have done better. He gets ahead of the defender. It was a poor mistake. As he came back there, thinking up, he left the ball slightly and it allowed Safwat to run onto it. Shoots wide. That's the best chance of the game so far for the Egyptians. Launched by Beshir. Danny rides the challenge, goes back for seconds, wins a throw-in. We were into the last 5 minutes of the first half, still 0-0 in its opening Group A match in the Under-17 AFCON tournament here in Morocco. We're in Rabat. There is no goals to tell you about so far. Yassin Tema with the throw, clearance away by Efferson. If you aren't recently joining us, Egypt have had more of the ball, but Ethiopia has shown some good technique. Got some defending to do here, and that was a poor curling effort that had no curl from Ahmed Safwat. Safwat is a player that plays his football for Zamalek in Egypt. Captain. kick is a long one from Tamskin. That's a foul over on the far side by Danny. Brought down Ebenezer. It's been a really good battle that between Danny and Ebenezer. It's another high ball forward. It's a big side, this Ethiopian side. Not going to make it easy at all here for Egypt. Got to take their chances when they come, as Safwat knows only too well, having missed that good chance just a couple of minutes ago. Danny back to Tamar, trying to play it inside to Safwat, but Efesum obliges and clears away. Tussle with NEU fouling Adel. It's another throw into Egypt, just inside the Ethiopian half. 2.5 minutes plus injury time remaining in the first half. Young Pharaohs coming close just a few minutes ago for his Safwat. Having seen Tinsay struck a post with a free kick from inside his own half that bounced and eluded everyone, including the goalkeeper at the inside of the post, run along the line and came back out again. Technically, the Ethiopians have played very well. They use the ball to great effect, and that is a good ball. Azefa, he's done well, Azefa. Corner kick. Once he got round the back of the defender, Tamer, there were problems for Egypt, and Tamer recovered well to put it behind for a corner. This corner is going to be taken by Kudos. Kudos to put this one in underneath the crossbar again. The goalkeeper puts a firm punch on it. He's had one or two nervy moments earlier on in the game, but that was a very solid one-handed punch. Not that he's completely got rid of the ball, not yet. It's in towards the penalty area. It's great control. Shot is blocked, the second shot isn't, and that will roll away. Not even sure it's going to go out for a goal kick. It doesn't. It's kept in play by Youssef, cleared by Amar, up towards Safwat. They could be very pleased with the way they've adapted to the conditions here. Remember, Egypt, one of the favourites for the competition. And Egypt have found chances hard to come by. It's an interesting ball in towards the edge of the penalty area. Well, he was offside, NEU. It's one of those, if he's keeping himself onside there and he keeps the shot down, it could easily loop over the goalkeeper. It was a dangerous ball forward and it caught out Egypt. 2 minutes of added time, says the fourth official. Fourth official is from Namibia, Mancino Chwanya-Nyukwa. There's another injury here, though. Adam Youssef was the player that... I thought it was Adam Youssef that went down, but... Anyway, it's an opportunity to get the fluids on board for Ethiopia in particular. Mighty punt forward from Malik. Net by the head of Dinkner. Defensively, they've been very good. Ball retention-wise, Ethiopia very good as well. Dangerous going forward. Front three have all got good technique and skills. There's more pressure here on Egypt as the ball is cleared away by Adam Yusuf. One in the midfield by Sheronet, who adds some height to that midfield. Cut out by Dinkner. Up. Side to Bashir, who sidesteps the challenge, but stuck in a rut here at the moment are Egypt. Referee blows for half-time. Well, the best chance for Egypt coming just before half-time. Safwat firing wide after a rare mistake at the back from Ethiopia. Tinsay, the captain, almost scoring from inside his own half with a free kick that hit the inside of the post and caught out goalkeeper Malik. Not too many chances. Technically, I've been very impressed with Ethiopia. Egypt are finding it hard in a match that they were perhaps expecting to breeze through. That's not the case, underlining the fact that Group A is the group of death. At half-time, it's Egypt 0, Ethiopia 0.
Does this conflict structurally change inflation?
The energy crisis might persist for a lot longer. You know, everything that we import will increase too.
on the under-17 AFCON tournament, where 10 teams will qualify for the World Cup in Qatar. The 4 groups, the top 2 will go through to the quarter-final. They'll all make it through to the World Cup. And the 2 remaining places in the World Cup will go between the 4 third-place teams who will play off in their own eliminator at the end of the group stage. So 2 changes for Egypt. Amado and Adam are coming on, a striker and a defender for Egypt. Two changes being made at half-time by Egypt, who have not had it all their own way by any means. They found it very difficult against this vibrant Ethiopian side. And they've got 1 or 2 very talented young players, Dawit being one of them. It's caused 1 or 2 problems down the right-hand side. Their American coach, Benzema, is giving them a pep talk that there might be a shock in the offing here if they can take their chances and keep it tight at the back. But it is the proverbial group of death. Morocco, Tunisia is being played tonight at the Stade Moulay Hassan. The hosts kicking in. And the 2 changes are going to be made eventually. Just waiting for the 4th officials board to come out. First player to come off is Ivona. Does mean Adam will go up top. Yusuf is still out there. Didn't see this board for the second change just now. We'll tie that up in a matter of seconds, I'm sure. So the second half underway. And very quickly, Ethiopia win themselves a free kick, a foul on Dawit. It's a bit too far out for a shot at goal. Kidas takes all the free kicks and all the corners. He's the set play wizard. Just wonder if he might fancy a crack from here, you know. Goalkeeper Malak needs to be on his toes just in case. He's going to go for goal. Well, it wasn't a particularly good strike, but if a touch was to have occurred on its way through, it might have been a different story. Goes all the way through. 0-0 in the other game, which is still at half-time. Ivory Coast and Cameroon. Egypt on the front foot, trying to make things happen. It was a shot towards goal. Wasn't entirely sure, Temskin, whether it was going on target or not, so he made himself present and dropped on the shot from Amadou, who's gone into the midfield. Amadou. I know he is a defender. Seems to have gone into that midfield. Here he is, winning the ball back. Amadou. Marfuda was the other player to go off. The 21 shirted Amoda. And already we've seen indication that Egypt look a little bit more threatening and purposeful Those two players coming on, trying to disturb the comfort zone of Ethiopia in the early stages of this second half. That was an interesting one. It was side-footed towards goal. It perhaps was not going in. Who knows? Goalkeeper wasn't going to take any chances. Egypt to take on Tunisia on the same pitch. Their next game in 3 days' time. Ethiopia follow it up on pitch 8 against Morocco. Long clearance, has distance on it from Malik. Cleared by Ebenezer, not very far though. Tamer's cross, this time away by Dinkna. Back out wide again by Beshir. Amr, Gamal. This time the header from Ebenezer. It's good defended by Ebenezer. Lifted up in the air and caught by goalkeeper Temsgen from the initial shot from Danny. Temsgen can go long with his clearance out towards the right-hand side where he tries to find Dowett. He's beaten in the air by Amr. Winning the ball back there, Ethiopia, but the referee didn't like the challenge on Mohamed Gamal. And the MPPI player was just brought down. And there was a trip from NIU. There was a trip from Denknut between the two of them. There was no way through. This free kick is going to be taken by the left foot of Adam Youssef. Drills it in low. There's a little flick on there. And the goalkeeper came scurrying off his line and scoops up the ball before anyone else can get there first. Tried to help it on, did Danny, but it ended up kind of brushing off his back. It's an interesting effort. Not far away from the substitute, Amadou. And he's looked competitive, lively since he's come onto the field of play. Amadou, one of two changes made at half-time by Egypt. It is still 0-0. We've played 5 minutes of the second half. Both teams keen to get off to a winning start in this so-called group of death, with Morocco playing Tunisia tonight at the Stade Beni Hassan. That's good play. Yassim Tamer for Egypt. Cross coming in from Danny. Happy to put it behind at every opportunity, Efferson. Those two big central defenders are prone to winning just about everything in the air. So a corner. Referee's just going to perhaps hold things up here. There's no VAR, remember, but there is the FVS system that's being deployed for this competition. Video support, the FVS, football video support, a system in football designed to help referees correct decisions by reviewing specific incidents upon coaches' requests. This is something that is being trialled amongst other leagues in the Spanish Women's Liga FA. And it comes the corner. Cleared away. No challenges so far from either coach, by the way, just so you know. There's a chance of a breakaway now for Huzaifa, but he left the ball behind. Rolled down the line by Danny. Safwa. Captain comes inside. What can he deliver? That's a good ball in off the chest of Adam. Comes all the way back out. Amadou. Beshir. Acrobatically away, but Beshir wins it again. Mama.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items.
Referee awards a free kick. Foul on the Ethiopian midfielder Khalid, who plays for Ethio Electric back in Ethiopia. The tournament is still chasing down its first goal because it's still Ivory Coast 0, Cameroon 0 in the other match taking place today. The vast majority of the group matches are being played in this complex. Clearance from one goalkeeper, bounces up. And, well, we saw a goalkeeper caught out by the bounce on this pitch earlier on. It is a dry spell here in Morocco, and it is a very hard pitch. Despite the fact that they have had the pop-up sprinklers working overtime ahead of the game today, they didn't have them on at half-time, interestingly enough, so it's been an hour or more of sunshine since then. I said there's not been a goal yet in the tournament, and Ivory Coast have taken the lead now against Cameroon. That's match being played in Group B. This is Group A, still 0-0. Egypt have made a lively start to the second half without really creating anything. Had to get the ball there, did Efferson, and he did. More on the front foot there, pressing higher up the pitch now, Egypt. So a free kick to Ethiopia, just coming up to the 10-minute mark in the second half. They won't be disappointed with a point, Ethiopia. I know somewhere along the lines they probably need to do something against one of Morocco and Tunisia to finish third at least and get a tilt at qualifying for the World Cup. That's their #1 priority out of this tournament. It's every team's priority, isn't it, really, making it through to the World Cup. It's a must for Egypt. And for the development of Ethiopian football, and they have an ambitious blueprint that they're trying to execute. This is part of it. Playing in a World Cup is part of the development for these young players who are seen as the future. It's a good drive from Safwa into the penalty area. Really good drive. Can he get the cross in? No, he can't. Good defending. Corner. Safwa demonstrating his ability to take on players and cause problems. It's very quiet for most of the first half, but that's more like him. Driving run, stopped in its tracks by Dinkner. Corner is going to be taken by Ahmed Safwa from the left-hand side. Referee needs some sorting out, first of all. Amadou and Kidos are the two players being spoken to by the referee. I think he's had a good game so far, the referee, Hilary Mbaba from Zambia. Now he's... I was going to say he was going to let the game go there, but he's spotted something else. Finally.